I added it to my drunk playlist. I got drunk and then added it.
Oh yeah, I did. What's up, guys? We're live.
God damn it, you're recording. I don't know when you click it.
He always thinks I'm just setting it up, and I'm like,
We're just
all right,
talking
guys, we're
about
live.
random
And he's
shit.
like, you
He
motherfucker.
does this every time.
I'm good at what I do.
He is.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, so there's just I can't say the lyrics of the song. I would get demonetized so quickly.
It's called I Got Bitches.
Yeah, it's I got bitches all on my. So there's one song I need to find it, but it's called the beginning of the song is "Darling, Come Here." Fuck me up the boom boom, and it starts like super hardcore bass. And I have friends who send me this music, and I'm like, music kind of slaps.
It does though.
Like I just played The Raven. It's Edgar Allan Poe, but he's rapping. It's by the artist. I'll say the artist's name. I'm not gonna play the song because I don't want to get hit with copyright. But it's Seth Abstract, and he actually makes himself look like Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, that ain't bad though.
He does very good. So Seth Abstract, I don't know him, you don't know us, but I freaking fuck with that. The Raven.
Yeah. I just noticed we're recording with my glasses for the first time. Son of a bitch.
We both have glasses. That's because we like to wear the glaze on the outside before we get on the inside. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, get the glaze on my face. Oh, she's just standing there like, what the fuck I walk into?
I mean, nothing, dude.
Yeah, at this point. But what is up, you must sexy mother lovers? What?
You broke him.
I didn't know how to respond to that. I have to urinate. That's how I respond.
Yes, it's going to fire out. He's going to be doing a Batman and Robin real quick.
His bladder's like sold.
One of my favorite ones is Bleed the Lizard.
I don't like that.
You know?
That sounds painful.
It is.
It
Burns a little bit.
I gotta go bleed the lizard, guys. Is he okay? Is he? No, he's not. Ever since his 7th surgery. So.
Oh.
But my friend Matt, rest in peace, Matt. His favorite saying was, "I gotta go put out a fire." And his uncle at the time, who was a firefighter, was like, "Where? Where is it?" And he's like, "No, I gotta use the bathroom." Don't say that, Matthew.
Oh, I just reminded myself. I brought a little snack.
Why is it? No, they can't. They can't see what they have.
Yes, they can.
Oh no! Why is it in the diaper? Is this a mud pie? Why? Is this a cookie? Oh my god! Ah!
I've been waiting for this all day.
Is that chocolate pudding? Oh my god! Sorry, children.
I've been waiting to do this all day. Only one friend knew about this. Caitlin knew about this all day.
Oh, wait, how long has that been in your pocket?
All day.
Oh my god. Ah. Okay, I think we got the hint. That looks like... If your shit looks like that, you need to see a gynecologist.
I pulled this out the dumpster.
Is that where you were from?
Why are you still eating it?
Uh,
Yeah, drink.
Oh my god.
what?
You look...
Alright, I'm done.
I'm done.
The goal was to break
It's a wrap. Go home, everybody.
The goal was to break you, and I did it.
Oh my god. I'm like, why is the diaper out? Did he do it?
He just pulled a diaper out of his pocket. Why?
That's like the whole time. We went to a fucking restaurant.
Ah, wrap this up properly.
Is that what happens after you eat rubber and Cheeto? We went out to a Mexican restaurant.
To be clear, yes, this was chocolate pudding. Before you sick motherfuckers start making assumptions.
Clean yourself up, you whore.
Let me lick myself first.
Elon has that ability.
What the fuck? Let's pure love, man. I gotta lick myself real quick, guys. Give me a second.
It was chocolate salty caramel. It was delicious.
Oh, I'm very. I was just gonna say that. Oh, it's definitely salty. I assure you.
Oh yeah.
He was so on.
Wait, what? Why is it a diaper?
So Joe did a good segue. Difficulty settings.
It's been in my pocket all day, folks.
You know when you're at the bar?
Yes,
Congratulations, Joe.
I made it before I walked in.
You got me.
Yes.
You got me.
Just a reminder, because I said it a while ago. My goal is to break him to the point where I almost kill him.
Not
Wait,
actually kill me. He does have a heart.
Yeah, I don't want him to die. I want him to almost die.
Oh
It's
my
fine.
god.
Vape, bro.
Oh my god, you even vape?
Now I got a good taste of chocolate in my mouth.
Oh my god.
I'm good for now.
Want some water, Joe?
No.
He just had it all over his face.
Yeah, that liquid diet.
Might be in more than one way, yeah.
Talk about liquid IV, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god. Oh my god. Sponsored by Gain.
This went farther than it should.
Oh my god. He had that in your pocket. I kicked that out of my head. You had that in your pocket the whole fucking time?
Yeah, it was warm as fuck.
Oh
when I
my
licked it.
god. It was still warm. It was still warm when I licked it. Final words. Final words he said at a Diddy party.
Okay. Difficulty settings.
So on to our segue here of our today's topic, difficulty settings in video games. Do they matter? If so, the reason why. Joe?
They do. They do. They matter. Because that's how they get you. Because if you're a new gamer and you play your average kind of game on easy, you go, oh, this ain't so bad. I can beat this.
Or you can be a complete dumbass like me and immediately a game you never played or heard of, jump right into normal or hard difficulty. Why not? What's going to happen? I die?
Then you have someone like me on your shoulder. No balls.
And I do it to you, and you're like,
Yeah, you do. Son of a
Every time.
bitch.
son of a bitch knows me.
Oh, you won't play Resident Evil on professional with invisible enemies? You bitch.
What's wrong?
There's sound coming out of this now. It wasn't before.
Oh,
Because you had your headphones.
that'll do it.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
But yeah, oh, Joe, you won't play Resident Evil with invisible enemies on professional. No balls.
Or get
You
chased.
bitch.
Or get chased by Forrest that has an explosive vest on, and once he touches you, it's over.
Yeah.
He gets close to you, it's over. You shoot him, it's over.
You can't shoot him. He just exists in the room and he can't touch you.
And he runs.
You do what you gotta do. Kind of like Anubis right now.
Who's debating on his life's decisions right now. What should I do, Dad? Should I try climbing? Nope, he turned.
Yeah, go back to mommy. Show me your little starfish.
I'm a different person when it comes to difficulty settings with games. I like games that do not have the settings. For instance, my favorite quote, I forgot his name, the guy that made Elden Ring Night Rain, the new Elden Ring version, right?
Mm-hmm.
He goes, I don't have a difficulty settings on my game, as I don't want my everyone out there portraying themselves as a warrior and they can't achieve greatness. That they just want to be a novice player for the rest of their life, not able to achieve what others can. And I'm like, damn. Hit my heart there for a second. Like, that's why I play a lot of Souls games. For instance, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, Night Ring, all that stuff.
If you or someone you know has been affected by the Souls games,
I know a few people.
you may be entitled to compensation.
ARP, baby.
It's too late for people like him. Depression, anxiety, these are all symptoms of people who have
IBS.
been ass deep in the Souls games and got butt fucked.
I be sexy, you know.
Because there is no difficulty. There is no hope.
It's just death.
It's just death and deal with it and get good.
Oh, speaking of getting good and shit and just dying, there's a game I actually recently beat it. It's called Thymesia. It's supposed to be where it's really weird. It's a Souls-like game, and it has a difficulty settings. But when you're playing the game, the difficulty settings is only how many more souls you get when you eliminate an enemy. Has nothing to do with the boss fights. Has nothing to do with anything. Like if you have it on, so only has 2 difficulties.
So it's the illusion.
Yeah. So difficulty settings is normal. The other one is hardcore. Hardcore, it states on there, warning. This character will have permadeath. Oh, goody. And also, instead of you resting at places to get potions, you can only rest at certain checkpoints after the boss fight. So that means the whole way there, you can't rest at a bonfire, and you can die instantly and completely lose your character.
Oh, sounds like D&D with our female characters that we've been playing with. Oh, I'm sorry, Alexis. Did I say something?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She.
You guys are on the Black Knight of Grief. It's fine. It's not considered easy. Here's
where we can do our plug. Go to the Mimic support group on YouTube. MSG.
Unfortunately, YouTube is not allowing me to put any links in our description box for some stupid ass reason. But it is Mimic support group. When you type it in, you're gonna find it. You don't. So the joke is that Mimic support group, and I have a little seg line in there where it just goes 1-800 don't open that. It's a total joke. But I actually currently working on another logo for there because I kind of want to do something really cool. But I'm gonna keep that logo. I'm gonna keep that logo, make it look like a business card. But we right now I'm a noob. I'm considered a novice newbie booby dungeon master. Everybody else here as well. Daddy. They call me Dungeon Daddy. Anyways, everyone, yeah. So everybody else in the group, they're all new to Dungeons and Dragons. They have a familiar idea. The one person I was definitely not expecting to get into Dungeons and Dragons was him.
I really wasn't supposed to.
He wasn't, and then I was telling him like, well, I'm the dungeon master, and he's like, so that's when he started joking around saying, so I have to call you Daddy. whole car ride going to a restaurant, and where he's just, so am I gonna call you Daddy Master or Dungeon Daddy Master?
I threw senpai in there a couple of times.
Oh yeah, senpai. You haven't said that one in a while.
I'm sorry, senpai.
Shut up!
You with your proper rank. I'm sorry.
Shut up! Shut your whore mouth.
About the Cortana.
Oh no, because I had to talk to him again. Fuck, and I lost my train of thought. You just said fucking Cortana.
I didn't mean to make you lose your focus, Daddy. I'm sorry.
The way you said that, it actually matches what you look like now when you talk like that. I'm so sorry, Daddy.
I'm not comfortable dressing like this.
No, I'm used to seeing flannel, rubbing your belly, rubbing your nips. Now you look like you're about to take a hit on somebody right now.
I can't say where, but I got a new job, and this is
Sopranos.
Yeah, it faded to black. That's how the season ended, and now they're bringing it back to finish it off.
Are they really?
No.
I thought they were.
But that's how the thing ended. It just faded to black, and that was it.
Yeah, everyone in the world thought that their TV died.
Mm-hmm.
People legit went out and bought a new TV to see if they missed anything, and they come to find out that's how it ends.
You wasted your money on a new TV.
And it's supposed to be that's where Tony dies.
Well, look at back in the day where they started having, moving pictures on their screens, and they did World of War.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And they all thought it was real, so they thought the world was ending, so they all freaked out.
And unfortunately, they wanted to do another season of Sopranos. They can't because James Gandolfini is no longer with us. Life sucks. Life moves on.
Mm-hmm. But however, going back to difficulty settings.
Yeah, we come back.
Yeah, we came right back. So yeah, so you guys can go check out Meadows Mimic support group. We are on YouTube. You can look us up. I upload when I can on there. I just recently put up a new video up there recently, a part 2 of them going into a place called Shadowvale. That whole story. Joe's not in it yet, but he is like you'll hear him in this episode where he's actually creeping and what?
Oh, is this when I was just listening in?
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna be the creeper stalker that's watching all of you and listening. And then there's multiple moments where you just hear him go, "Ah!" And It's on there. You guys can watch it. It's about 2 to 3 hours long, but it's a long Dungeons and Dragons session, and I just didn't feel like chopping up in pieces.
And spoiler alert: when my character finally does show up, it'll be immaculate.
And he's gonna be showing his bat signal.
Fucking that way.
And also, cool thing too. This is a side thing because I know our other D&D players do watch our YouTube channel here. I might have a friend who was willing, if he has free time, and right now he's kind of it's looking at plausible, where I'll be a player with you guys. He'll be the dungeon daddy, and I promise you, I give you guys.
We'd have to listen to him.
I give you guys grace.
You do.
He don't. He does the permadeath rule.
Oh, no.
You die, you die. It's done. Your character goes. He'll shred your character in front of you.
I don't like it.
But I told him, like, can you just do like a one shot? We'll all make new characters and we'll just see how the session goes. He said, all right, I got to get some time going, but well, I'll see if I can do it. So it's a what if right now. It's a huge what if. But if so,
Oh, goody.
if yeah, I already know what the whole entire session's going to be about. We were talking about it because him and I, it's actually based off our favorite video game. I'm going to point at the hats so people understand. So,
Our favorite video game?
well, my favorite video game.
I was gonna say.
It's fun.
I mean,
It's
you can
based
look him
off-
up on the hub.
So it's based
He's
off.
there.
So the campaign is based off Luigi's Mansion.
Okay.
Except,
Sucking.
so we're all, well, technically. So we're all investigators and we go into a mansion and it's Luigi's Mansion. He hired us because he can actually do a really good Luigi voice. So he's gonna do Luigi's voice. And he's gonna but he's gonna be basically being Luigi. He hires us to help him with a new mansion, and we go in and we have to try using our shot vacs basically, and we have to roll for suction power.
My character's gonna be using the shot back on himself. I can already see it.
Oh, MSG. So if that happens where he's the DM, that will happen. If not, he's giving me the whole file. Where if he can't be the DM, I'll be making another campaign where it's just that, and it's like a one shot. So there's no continuation after. It's legit one playthrough of that. It's over. It's about it. So we agreed on it. So be on the lookout for all new changes coming on the MSG channel as well. I don't mean to keep putting the plug in here, but you know we're in charge of all this stuff.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
We gonna do all that. Remember that dude? He used to do all the tricks. And he used to look at the camera. What are you gonna do about it? He's doing shit again. He's doing videos again. He's on TikTok and he's on Snapchat and he's doing other shit. But anyways, for an MSG, you guys are gonna see us doing videos like on Discord, and then that last was it 4 videos we did in person.
I think so.
Was it 4 sessions we did in person?
I think it was 4.
So before anyone wants to ridicule me, I have an old iPhone.
Before he had self-respect.
Kiss my ass. So I record all the videos on there because I cannot afford a camera, which I do have one. The only issue is I did get a microphone for it. I need to get a microphone and possibly hook up like a boom mic and have it hanging over, which I can do it. It's just energy, time, and biggest thing right now, money. That stuff's not cheap for a camera. But it is like a $3,000 camera. And it can work. I just got to get stands and shit for it and hook it up and get it going. But yeah, our stuff's all we've been doing our sessions in person a lot more. I did start a new campaign called I forgot the name I named it. I think it was called the Brass something, and it's a cyberpunk style old western like Wild Wild West with Will Smith. But yeah, I have that session started. You still gotta make a new character.
Yep.
We're gonna talk about that.
I got
after.
all week.
Yeah. Because we're gonna be doing that this Friday coming up.
Yep.
But yeah, see, we do our videos and shit. So that's all the news we have for MSG for right now. Feel free to go on there and check it out and watch it. I always make sure I put in the description, I am a new DM. I'm not old school or anything. I take rules and I use realistic rules that I'm like, okay, I tell them all the time, listen, the rules technically want me to do this, but in a realistic point of view, I like this better because this seems more fair and more realistic. Because I'm a DM that doesn't want my players dying, even though he almost died. Spoiler, he almost died like 9 times last session. Your dice hated you. Your dice hated
I was
your
rolling
ass.
2s and 3s the whole
You're,
fucking time.
even though I was like, just roll physical dice, be better. Roll the now one. Like, you know what? Let's go back to digital. Maybe digital will work. But anyways, that's all the news from MSG. We love you guys for that. And back on the topic.
Okay.
About difficulty settings. So I did talk about Thymesia, and Thymesia was a very fun game. But like, I like games that make you get better at them. For Assassin's Creed doesn't even have a difficulty settings. Or 1, 2, 3 didn't have it, I believe.
Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
I do not. I remember you just boot it up, you play it.
Yeah.
And then each area has its difficulty rating, and it's by color. I like that shit because you know it's easy, you know what you can cheese and grind at, and then you can go to harder areas. Dark Souls 1 does that a lot. In your beginning area, Undead Bearish, you legit just fight those guys and farm them, and if you're really good at parrying, you can just farm a little area consistently, or I'm nerding out with this, but there's where you, if you get the master key, you can get where Havel is. Completely ignore him because you are not going to be ready to fight him. I assure you, because he's going to one-shot you no matter what he does, and you be there for a whole hour unless you want to do that. That's completely up to you. Unless you're be a god at parrying. There's these giant gemstone-looking creatures. I believe there's 6 of them, and there's a Hydra just shooting water balls at you. They just legit aimbot you. So what you do is you huddle all the guys up and you let them. You just get them killed, and every time they die, it's 2,000 souls for you. Right in the beginning of the fucking game, that is so much shit you can buy. You can easily make tons of money by doing it, and you can use it as a whole farming route.
If you're good. Or
you can just do the glitch that I know how to do. To get the infinite souls. By the way, real quick, somebody brought that up on Instagram and goes, "You did the infinite soul glitch. You're not really a Souls player." I beat the game 3 times on 3 different characters at 3 different builds. Completely playing normal. No glitches, no nothing. Straight on play.
You earned it.
After I beat the game 3 times, and I thought there was a third ending because my friend pulled a prank and said there's a third ending. And then after I realized there's not, there's 2. Light the fire or walk the fuck away. There's your 2 endings. Let the world go in darkness or continue the world's existence by lighting a fire and becoming the new chain in the Lord of Cinder. That's what it is. And what's cool about that is in Dark Souls 3, when you become the Lord of Cinder, because that's the ending I want you to go with, you fight your final character in Dark Souls 3. You fight the Lord of Cinder, which is your character from the first game. It's not the exact character you built, but that's your character in the lore, which is fucking cool. And it's a very interesting boss fight.
That's deep.
It's very cool. And the music is very, like, just ambient fire crackling, and every time the fight is heating up, the music gets louder and louder and louder, which I freaking love. But that's enough with the Souls games. But that's what I'm meaning is, like, I like games that require you to get more skillful at them.
Even some of the difficulty that we've been playing on this channel has been insane.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like some of the Super Nintendo games we've been playing.
There's no difficulty.
It says normal, hard, or easy or whatever, but no matter what you choose, it might as well just say fuck you, kill me, this is bullshit.
Was it Aladdin that had a difficulty setting, or was
I think it was that and Lion King.
And I realized what actually happens.
You did? Because I didn't figure that out.
I realized. The only reason I found this out is because while I thought we were talking about this topic this whole week, I think I brought it up to you a couple days ago. But me and my coworker Doug, we were talking about it, and he was like, "Do you ever look up the real reason why there's like easy mode for Lion King and shit like that, or Aladdin?"
Not easy.
And I go, "Well, what's the reason?" All it does is give you extra HP bar. The enemies are not slow; they still hit you the hardest. Item pickups are still the same. It's just you take
a little extra health.
And the funny part is, on normal,
which doesn't matter because we're gonna fucking die anyway.
Yeah. So in Aladdin, your HP is originally 5.
Okay.
2 hits, you're dead. So like 2 hits, you're dead. I test this because I don't have it on me, but I have a little Game Boy device that has like all the emulator games on it. It's Ambernex stuff. I'm not, go on there and buy it at your own risk. If you want to buy it, you can buy it on Amazon for like $70, and you get like a Game Boy. They can play Game Boy Advance and shit on there. But I tested this theory to see if it's true, and I was like, okay. and your HP is 5 on normal. I took 2 hits from the base enemy and I died. I stepped in fire once or twice, died. Got hit twice by a fireball, died. I'm like, thank fucking God I didn't fight Jafar like this. This would have been all day.
We were there all day.
Yeah. And then if you play on easy, which we did, and then Joe also called the number on the back. You can go back and watch it. We have a playlist for a reason.
That poor old lady. I wonder what.
Hello?
I wonder how she's doing now.
Are you still alive? No, but
That was like
remember
2 years
me?
ago.
Remember me? Remember me? Cause I'm Daddy MSG. No, but so I actually went back and I was playing easy, and I was like, oh, okay. So on easy difficulty, it's 10 HP you get. I took like 3 to 4 hits, and I finally croaked, and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, 4 is better than 2. I'll take it. And then there's a lot of games out there where they function difficulty, and they have a little unlockable thing if you play on a harder difficulty.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, Dino Crisis 1 and 2, which is also
Pretty
by
much
Capcom.
anything from Capcom.
Capcom does a lot of it, especially with Metal Gear Solid universe. A couple Call of Duty calling cards if you were a calling card chaser like I was for Black Ops 1, 2, and Black Ops 1 and 2 and Cold War did it. Black Ops 3 didn't do it because Black Ops 3 didn't have a campaign. They just focused the whole game on multiplayer. And Black Ops 3 had a campaign, but it was trash. 4 didn't have a campaign. They focused on Battle Royale, which was actually my favorite Call of Duty Battle Royale. The reason why is because it was fair. I pick up a random gun off the floor. That's what it is. Base weapon, iron sights, nothing special on it. You gotta find parts around, pieces laying around in chests and shit to build your rifle to see if it's the rifle you want to have.
That is fair. Okay.
Now, if you play Warzone now, it's, oh, look, I got a gun that has the hollow sight, 24x zoom, hollow magnifier, so I can switch real fast. And it's dumb. Stupid. Anyways, we're not talking about that. But
I stopped playing COD and Modern Warfare 2. I gave up.
Wolfenstein, that has a bunch of unlockables. Serious Sam has unlockables if you beat the game on harder difficulty. Time Crisis 1 and Future Perfect. Future Perfect has it where if you beat the game on the hardest difficulty, you actually start unlocking characters who you can use in multiplayer mode. Which I did hear a couple requests, not a lot, but it was like 1 or 2 of you did bring it up to me. I do have the game. It is on my PlayStation. We will play it. It will take us probably maybe 2 hours to beat the game.
Oh, it's that fast?
It's 12, I think it's 10 to 12 chapters. And all you freaking do is just run through, play the storyline. You can do the Easter eggs in the storyline if you want. I don't really fucking care. They make fun of Vin Diesel in it from Chronicles of Riddick.
Oh, I was gonna say
Because your character looks just like Riddick, and you see talk. What are we doing? He talks like that.
Family.
He brings up a lot of shit, and you know who they know who you're. You know who you're. They make fun. It's
Diesel, is that you?
It's basically Vin Diesel and The Rock being made fun of in one video game.
Oh God, The Rock.
Yep, and then they bring
This
it.
is probably around the time he did Doom too.
Yeah, because he has the body armor when he was in Doom,
which was awful.
Yep, and then
That movie was terrible.
then they did an Easter egg. There's an Easter egg entire part of the campaign where basically there's characters from like the 80s, 70s, 80s. He's an assassin, Austin Powers. And he's like, groovy, dude, let's go. The whole time. And if you play as him,
What did we grow up with?
it's a fun game, though. It really is a lot of fun. And there's like hidden challenges you can complete. But it's all by difficulty setting. Oh, if you beat the game on the hardest difficulty, you can go on multiplayer, you create your own map back then when that was actually fun and cool to do. And you can get like weapons you can only unlock or only get, or character costumes you can only get by beating a game on a certain difficulty. Most popular one that was all Capcom games. Dino Crisis 1, you beat the game on the hardest difficulty, you get an infinite pistol, you get infinite ammo. Then you have to use the Game Shark for this one, but you unlock an unlockable, but you have to still unlock it, you just don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to use a Game Shark, which is used for a cheat code, but the cheat code just creates another unlockable that you still have to go and unlock.
And if I remember correctly, when you're playing the remake of the first Resident Evil game, if you do the knife run,
Jesus Christ,
which I did, I got to redo it because
you didn't record it.
I didn't record it. There's a lot of things that I did when I originally started my Twitch, but I didn't transport everything to YouTube. now that I do, I got to do everything again.
Also, Jodian77, he's close to being an affiliate.
Very close. I literally just I have
Jeez.
one more thing on my checklist, which means I need more viewers. Get on that shit. Help me.
Help me, I will help you.
I licked a diaper for you guys.
Oh my god. You quite literally licked the diaper. Like, holy fuck, man.
It was pretty good, actually.
Yeah, because it wasn't dog shit. It was. I saw it. Oh, never mind. We're not gonna get into it. It was already done. But
Chocolate,
yeah,
chocolate, fucking salted caramel. It was awesome.
Oh, it was salted, all right.
But the Resident Evil, when you do the knife run and you beat it, it gives you the infinite rocket launcher, and you feel like you earned it. That's what I like about it. Everything you unlock in Resident Evil, after going through the difficulty and everything they have you do, you feel like you earned it.
Yeah, just don't point blank with it.
Yeah, don't
It
do that.
does backfire on you.
Don't hit the ground with it.
Yeah, you die pretty quickly. No, but like at Resident Evil 2, didn't Resident Evil 2 do it as well? No, yeah, we already did 2. We already talked about
Every
2.
Resident Evil
Yeah.
has some sort of infinite rocket launcher.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
4 you have to beat the game multiple times to unlock stuff, depending on what difficulty. If you beat the game unassisted, you get nothing.
You got to beat it in a certain amount of time too.
Yeah, that's professional, right?
Yep.
Professional, you get unlimited ammo, and you have to get an S rank. And you have to beat it under what, 4 hours?
Yep.
6 or 4 hours. I mean, if you know what you're doing,
It's a long ass game if you don't know what you're doing.
yeah, yeah. Quickest I ever beat the game. I attempted my professional run. I was 4 hours and I think 4 hours and 32 minutes, and I didn't. And I got an S, just regular S rank, not S plus.
Because
And I
it's
have to-
based on how fast you are.
And I have
That's
to
what they
beat it.
grade you on.
Yep. And I have to beat it under.
Yep.
And I did not complete it. And I never attempted it again because it exhausted me. It did. Because thank God you can pause. And it does not rack up your time. I had YouTube going, and I'm like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Okay, how do I shortcut this? How do I do this? How do I do that? How can I get here faster? Okay, I can do this and trigger that faster.
I got so desperate with the first Resident Evil game when I was doing my timed run. I had to beat the game on Chris's playthrough in 3 hours. What I did was I watched a speed run of Chris's playthrough. This guy did it in like 2.5 hours. And I literally kept pausing YouTube and I wrote down every movement he did. And then as I was playing, I went, okay, what do I do next? Go right. Go in this door. Go left. Go down this hall. Yeah, I wrote all that down. And I ended up beating it in like 3 hours and 20 minutes. I was so...
And a lot of difficulty settings are like survivor, like survivability, like permadeath. Skyrim has one, which is called survivor mode. You have to eat, you have to drink water, you have to drink liquid, you have to do something so you can take care of that. And if you don't, your character takes a debuff the longer you play in the game without eating. Like your damage falls off where you only do, no matter if you have a legendary, it'll just do 1 damage always.
Mm-hmm.
Because your character's exhausted. Then your character's vision will get blurry. Then your HP just starts ticking down to like 20% left. And then your stamina bar will never regenerate once you are fully exhausted. Like, you have to take care of your character.
You
and
do.
if you die, it's permadeath. So, like, if you die, there's no, oh, I'll go to my autosave. It'll be blacked out. I did beat the whole game with that. Now I will never do it again because I was terrified at the end of that.
What's one of the hardest things a game ever made you do when it came to increasing its difficulty?
Oh my God.
While you're thinking, I got one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Batman Arkham Origins.
Oh, shit.
So you can play the story mode at first on whatever difficulty you want. Fine. You beat it. Good job. Here's a cookie. Then there's New Game Plus. New Game Plus is hard difficulty, but the enemies don't have the sense above their head saying they're about to attack you. You just kind of got to know. And if you don't counter them in time, they just fucking hit you.
I mean, they also do make the sound cue.
They
Pay
do.
attention, right? Come here, Batman. And then, like, you just look and you see that motion.
But then, the hardest one, and I still haven't beaten this. I am the night mode, where you play the story again on the hardest difficulty.
Oh.
Enemies are even faster than the New Game Plus one.
God.
If you die, game over. Start again. If you're in a situation where someone's got a hostage and they see you and shoot the hostage, game over. Start again. All from the beginning.
So you can be right at the end. I feel this pain because I have the game.
It's fucking bullshit.
So the game I have,
it's doable, but it's bullshit.
the game I have is one of the first games I am very close to platinuming. I'll have to complete this one challenge and I'm done. It's Diablo 3 on hardcore mode. You have to make it there's 2 achievements. You have to get to level 60 or level 80, one of those, on hardcore, which is permadeath. Character goes bye-bye, and you can't erase it. It'll be right there blacked out, reminding you how stupid you are. And also you have to beat Diablo in hardcore mode.
Good luck.
And Diablo, if you remember last time, our last episode was about fucking boss fights, and Diablo spanks you. Lilith is a lot. You can deal with Lilith.
Puts you over his knee and just goes at it.
Yeah, because he just freaking hits like a truck. And so this is how far I went. I played for 2 months straight. I didn't play any other game. I didn't play no COD, no Battlefield, no nothing. Just Diablo 3 the whole way. And twice it has defeated me. Because in order to cheese the game, you play as the voodoo doctor. Because you can throw things out and he summons things. You can summon golems. And you just back off and the rock golems just take care of everything for you. And you're safe. You're cool. And if you summon your serpents, the little snakes, as long as you stand by them, every time they do damage, you get half that HP back. So if you do it right, you can have infinite life and infinite shit. So I got to Diablo not just once, but twice through the story playthrough. And I died. The first time I died was right in the beginning fight. Last time I died was right at the end of the fight with Diablo, right when he was about to die. HP bar is that small. And then he just does this big thing where he raises his hands in the air and he slams down, and it's legit spikes, and they do a massive amounts of damage. I got greedy because you can kill him before it plays, but in hardcore mode, I learned even if the character is about to die, regardless if it's a boss or a regular enemy, they will still do the attack. Even if they're dead on the ground, their spell will still go. So it killed me. It did not count it, and I uninstalled Diablo 3.
You rage quit hardcore.
Yeah. I got all the way up there.
Shutting the system up. He uninstalled that bitch.
I uninstalled, ate a whole pint of mint chocolate chip ice cream.
God damn.
I was so... And the best part about it, I was so mad that happened. Then I was so mad I ate way past, like when I was on a really strict diet. I was mad I even did that. So then I went out and went for a night walk, listening to Lord of the Rings playlist, crying because I was so mad. This is a true story. I cried at Diablo 3 because I got all the way to the end of the game. And if you've never played Diablo 3, it's a long campaign. You can beat it within 2 to 3 hours. But on hardcore mode, you don't play recklessly like you would regularly where okay, I died, I spawned back at an altar, I'm back, here we go, let's do it again. No, this, done. Gonzo. If you're building your guy, if you're building your character in a certain way and he dies, you lost all that. I had 2 legendaries. 2 really good legendaries. And I died. That's how far I went with playing the game on hardest difficulty. That, and also, since we're doing another hardcore game, Escape from Tarkov.
Oh, boy.
Escape from Tarkov.
We were talking about this earlier today when you were bringing up the topic. That's how bad this was.
So when we talk about difficulty settings, we talk about novice, easy, intermediate, medium, hard, hardcore, professional, nightmare. Then there is just a regular setting called Escape from Tarkov. Escape from Tarkov doesn't have a difficulty setting. Whether you play PvP or PvE, the PvE will still push your shit in. The AI will just lock onto you miles away and just in the head. Play against going PvP, you fight hackers. If you don't know what Escape from Tarkov is, you've probably been living underneath a rock because it's been everywhere. It's all over TikTok and that because the game's finally being fully released in 1.0 after 13 fucking years. So anyways, a long ass beta. 13-year beta? God damn. I better smell the bullets coming out.
Oh, here we go. You're not letting go of the sense.
Yeah. GTA 6, fuck. So, 600 gigabytes. But Better get ready to uninstall everything.
Just buy a new PS5. Just
Buy
buy
that
it.
specifically for GTA. Yo, there's a guy that's at work that's gonna planning on doing that too. He
Getting
goes,
a whole new PS5
The whole brand new
because he
PS5.
doesn't want to lose his other shit.
yeah. So just gonna play on the other one. But
fuck?
in Escape from Tarkov, there is no difficulty setting. You have to learn the game. You have to learn the routes. The game does not teach you extraction points. Every extraction point you want to learn, you got to YouTube and you got to learn where to go. And if you're lucky, and you're just lucky, you can extract with really good loot and gear that you got inside the raid. If you die, if you haven't insured anything, you'll lose it all. Permanently. Gone. You can have like $1 million weapon that you've spent all this time and energy building, and you die immediately to like freaking gooner hitting you in the head. And it's just over. You're dead. And then you just lose all your shit. It's games like that keep me coming back.
Because he's a masochist.
I am a masochist. I love that shit. Punish me, daddy.
Going back to Batman Arkham, I actually got yelled at for not bringing up possibly the greatest boss fight of all time, and this actually plays into difficulty. When you're playing Batman Arkham City and you have to fight Mr. Freeze, best boss fight in a game, period. I don't
You
care
have to
what
be
anybody
so
says.
smart in that fight.
You do, because the thing is, you could attack him by using all of Batman's tricks that he uses to attack basic enemies,
Yeah.
but he doesn't fall for the same thing twice.
No.
If you sneak up behind him and do a silent takedown on him, he gets back up and goes, okay, now I'm going to put a sensor behind me that says, hey, you're there. Oh, you want to attack me from the air? All right, you can do that once, but after that, you're not going to be able to glide again.
Yeah, because doesn't he break all the gargoyles?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You want to sneak past a window and punch me through a window? All right, I'll just freeze up the windows. And
You want to attack from below? I'm going to put a sensor that has alarms that pop off.
And while all this is going on, if you're taking too long to attack him while you're trying to think of what to do, he sends out these heat sensing things that looks for body temperature. So if you're hiding behind something, he goes, "Oh, there you are."
And honestly, I feel like Sub-Zero. I feel like Mr. Freeze is one of the most underrated villains. And the thing is, he's not really actually a villain.
He's just a guy that wants his wife back.
He's considered chaotic neutral because he can easily bend to either good or bad because he just wants to find a cure just for his wife, just her.
Yep.
And if he can't, he's gonna freeze everyone until he finds the cure. So it's a very sad story. It's very sad.
It is.
And he's also a very smart, intelligent, and then I think in one of the most recent comic books I read recently, well, recently I mean like months ago, he actually is like a freaking bodybuilder. So not only can this dude freeze you, but he can freaking kick your ass. So, I mean, that fight is really hard, especially in the harder difficulty.
Yep, that's why I said it plays into difficulty, because when you're playing on the easiest difficulty, you only have to do 4 different attacks. By the time you get to New Game Plus, you have to do literally everything you know.
And also the cool part too with his boss fight, there's no music.
Yep.
There's legit no music. It's just the sound of his footsteps. And there's some moments where you're not paying attention, and I don't know what, but there's moments where he'll be walking a little faster. And you're like, what the fuck? That's another good game that has really good difficulty. I'm trying to think of. Oh yeah, well, I was talking about Dino Crisis 1 and 2. Dino Crisis. So Dino Crisis 1, I'm not really familiar with. I played it a few times, but I never actually beaten Dino Crisis 1. It's one of those moments where you play Dino Crisis 2 and you go back to 1. You don't want to go back to 1. you like 2. 2 was more like grindy. You want to get points in it. It kind of turned a horror style game because Capcom is very well known for Resident Evil.
Yeah.
So imagine Resident Evil. Everything that had to do with Resident Evil. You got to ready your gun, prepare to survive. You can bleed out. You can take tons of damage. Now, different. Oh God, an outbreak.
We talked about that last week.
Yep. But in Dino Crisis 2, it's Resident Evil except dinosaurs. And you can get swarmed by raptors where you don't know where they're coming from because the lovely camera angles that don't move only when you reach a point. Then it brings up a new viewpoint for you.
Fixed camera.
So
angles.
you will hear the raptors coming through the bushes, but you don't know which way they're coming from. And before you know it, one jumps on you, and now you're bleeding.
Yep.
Better have a med kit. You don't have a med kit. I hate to break it to you.
You get
And
it.
and as you're bleeding out too, it spawns more raptors. And if you play on a harder difficulty, it's unlimited. Now, there is a cheese to this method. If you wanted to get unlimited points, you could stand by the gate. So there's one area. It's in the second section of the game. If Dino Crisis 2 was on PS5, I'd show you it. But I'm just too lazy to bring it up now. But there's a point where in the second part of the game, and you play on a harder difficulty, you'll let yourself bleed out. Because when you go to the next area, a cutscene starts. Magically, you're not bleeding no more. You're healed perfectly fine. So you farm as many as possible. Because the second a raptor hits you, it pushes you into the cutscene. It's a stupid cheese method, and you can get the plasma rifle right off the beginning if you do it right. Regardless of difficulty you play on. The harder difficulty, the raptors are harder to kill, and there's more. So on easy, there's like 4 that come after you, 4 or 5. It overwhelms you. They overwhelm you because the AI will not follow the same pattern. One will come behind, one will come in the front, one will come above, and one will come below.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what a raptor would do to you. It's hunting you. But when you play it harder, it's like 9. And it's considered like a one wave coming after you. If you try taking on the T-Rex that early too, you are stupid as fuck. Because you can't do shit to that thing on a harder difficulty. Unless you play on easy, then you can actually do some serious damage to it. But, oh my god, Dino Crisis 2. And if you beat the game on hard difficulty, you unlock Predator mode, where you get to play as... It's a weird Mortal Kombat, where it's dinosaur versus dinosaur Mortal Kombat style. Freaking weird.
That's hilarious, actually.
It's freaking weird. I really don't think it's worth it. But it's if you're trying to go for a challenge completion, it's cool. And also, I don't think there's a new game plus. I think you just play the game right on over again. And then there's a new mode you play. But this one, it's funny. It's no new game plus, but you unlock a mode where everything's unlocked.
So it kind of is like New Game Plus.
In a way, but they don't register as new game plus. But to us, we're like, that's new game plus, dude. That's not new game. And Dino Crisis 2 is a pretty fun game. If you guys ever get a chance to play it. I don't know if we'll play it on the channel. It's like... The reason why we haven't really played Resident Evil on the channel is mostly because
we don't want to get cocky, but we're kind of good at Resident Evil.
It's not much the cocky level. It's just the back and forth pacing you got to do. Like there's a lot of backtracking.
There is
Resident Evil and Dino Crisis 2. Take that backtracking and times it by 10.
Oh shit!
Because you have to go back through the waves of the raptors you just killed to have newer raptors that have evolved into new stages that this one doesn't take much bullet damage.
Oh,
so now you're wasting ammo on this fucking idiot. And the other ones that are bright green that have like vines growing onto them are, of course, easy to see. They're vulnerable to fire. So you have to use a fire weapon. You see what I mean? The game gets kind of repetitive.
And I was also saying that if we play a Resident Evil game, that we're kind of good at it because we've been playing it for so long that we're saying if we do a Resident Evil game on this channel, we have to do it as a randomizer.
I already tested out one file. It bugs out sometimes. It crashes it, but I do have the original Resident Evil 4 on Steam, and there's a randomizer. Unfortunately, there's no zone randomizer because Resident Evil 4, you need to go to areas to even move forward in the game.
Yeah.
So I tested the item randomizer and your starting weapon randomizer.
So you don't know if you're gonna get the Magnum,
no,
the Red 9,
no,
the fucking.
You have no idea what you're getting. So I did it. And remember where the chainsaw guy is in the beginning, right in the village?
Yeah.
You go upstairs and it's supposed to be a shotgun. It's supposed to be a shotgun. Mine was a grenade.
Just a grenade.
Just one grenade just sitting right
There's
there.
a grenade usually in the cabinet right next to
but
it.
Where the cabinet was a hand cannon. So I was like, oh, cool. A gun I can only use 6 rounds, and that's it. I ain't finding ammo for that gun at all.
Use it wisely.
So, like, I killed the chainsaw dude with the pistol because I wanted to get that gemstone he drops for you.
Yep.
Because you get some good money out of that. But it's like, okay, wait, it's an item randomizer. What's he going to drop for me? He drops the shotgun.
I do respect, though. I know this is a difficulty episode, but I respect what the remake of Resident Evil 4 did where they knew after a while that if you go to the clock tower next to the church, you can literally just aim down the ladder and shoot everybody climbing up.
Oh yeah.
But if you go up there in the remake, go ahead, try it.
You're
Tower collapses.
make sure you try it right when the chainsaw guy's right underneath you.
Yeah, tower
fun.
collapses, you fall right into the pit of alive people that you didn't kill.
Good luck getting out because they made it where you're probably gonna die.
You'll be stun locked.
I died my first time that way. I was like, what in the
What do you mean it collapses?
so angry. And they come to find
But
out
I
you
respect that they did that because that's a trick for hardcore players that have been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, because you just throw a flashbang, they're all stunned, and then what you do
then
here's my thing. Once you throw a flashbang and they get stunned, you jump down. For some weird reason, in the old school Resident Evil 4, it depends on difficulty. You play on easy. You jump down, that registers half damage on each person you hit. Since they're all stunned and you land, they all take a hit. So you just throw a grenade down and every single person dies and the game glitches out for a second and you get all extra points.
Mm-hmm.
Says you can't do that in a remake.
You can't.
Remake's like, that's cute.
We know what you did.
Die.
You dirty little sluts.
I do like how they had it where you can shoot the clock tower. Or not the bell tower. And
Yeah,
you can trigger
it
immediately
early.
trigger the cutscene super early if you can get there fast
Because
enough.
the church bells stop everyone from attacking you, and yeah.
Where's everyone going? Bingo.
But you better have good aim. Because
Or-
it's not
and-
an easy target to hit.
And timing.
Yep.
Because you're kind of they're pushing your shit in
Like
when they
it's
come
out
up there.
the distance past a little bit of fog, and you can just barely see it.
It's like right where your frame is rendering.
Yeah.
Then it registers
But it's
that.
doable. I've hit it.
You can do it. Hard. You can do it though. No, but difficulty settings though in games, I like it because for instance, like if I'm streaming a game and I just want to play for fun, I don't want to play serious, I want to play for fun.
Mhm.
For instance, like the Far Cry games. The Far Cry games don't really give you a reward for beating my hard difficulty. It just makes it where Far Cry, for instance, Far Cry 3 and 4 are my top. Far Cry 4 is my absolute favorite. I would recommend everyone out there if you want to get into Far Cry, play 4. 3 is okay, but 3 has a stupid 3 turns you into a dick. No, you want to do your final choices? Spoiler alert, even though the game came out in like what 2018, 15, something like that. Here's your final choice.
That was about 7 years ago. It's enough time.
So the whole entire time as you're playing the game, and it's even got a remaster too, so you can play it upgraded if you want to play on PS5. So as you're playing the game, your family gets captured. One by one, they get captured by a guy named Vaz. So Vaz, his sister, is in charge of his tribe. It shows her tits and everything, and she has the huge hots for you. She starts noticing you're a warrior. She wants to breed with you. She wants to mate with your character.
Okay.
So when you get towards the end of the game, you have to make a choice to sacrifice your entire family and your fiance and join her tribe, or kill her and her tribe, save your family, and get the hell off the island.
That's hard.
So, at me, I 100%, so you gotta do both options. So when you kill your family, he does it in the most brutalest way. Cuts all their throats with a knife as they're strung up. Saves his fiance for last. Kills her. And then it goes to a cutscene where she goes, "You chose wisely." And then it goes to a scene where it fades black. And then there's just, if you're streaming this, don't stream this part because you will get it's porn basically. It's straight up the tribe leader's riding you, you're grabbing her breast, you're legit, it's porno.
Oh,
And right when your guy finishes, newbie, he's really opening the closet. You're a little freaking, look at this little shit, he's trying to open a closet.
He's still going.
You're a little fucker. Yeah, what's wrong? Plague doctor in your way? Yeah, I did that for a reason, you asshole.
Come here.
You guys can't see it, but I have a closet.
Now it's
And
time
then-
to be exploited on camera.
What do you have to say for yourself?
You don't want to say something.
You've been Jodian.
I do the same thing to Nico on my Twitch, my cat. You little tuxedo. All right. I'm scared of you for some reason.
Put him down there you go. So he knows what he's doing.
He kicked right off me.
He parkoured you. So after you're climaxing to this this girl. She kills you, takes a dagger and sacrifices you on the altar, and goes, "Don't worry, your child will protect this nation."
So what's even the point?
Roll credits.
You didn't want round 2? You just killed me?
Yep, because you did it. You did it. You did the thing. You did the birds and the bees.
You know what? If you were
And you planted your apple tree.
if you were good enough, she would have kept you alive because she would have wanted more.
You're not in control. You're just watching. It's legit a whole movie. Now, when you do the ending where you kill her, and it's a whole nother. You better have a lot of ammo because you're about to fight. Because you're fighting her, her tribe, everybody, and then when you finally kill her, or unalive her, game ends. You guys get off the island, and you and your fiance live happy ever after.
Aww.
That's basically it. So those are your 2 endings. There's a secret ending they talk about. Bullshit. Those are your 2 endings. Far Cry 4 is funny because you have to beat the game on hardest difficulty, right? I'm going to do a huge exploit for you guys here. So when you do there's a guy named Pagan, and Pagan tells you he knows your mom and all that. He's known your mom for years and all that. You start unraveling.
A lot of people knew your mom. I knew her last night.
But here's the funny part. You're carrying your mom's ashes. And
Aw.
you're taking her to the mountain. You're just going to spread her ashes out. That's your character's goal.
Spread her one more time. For all
So
times.
this guy Pagan does some. He's like another version of Joker in this game. So he takes the urn and he opens it, and he dips his finger in it. And he starts licking his finger where her ashes are, and he goes, "Still tastes the same." And I mean, you're like, "What the fuck?" So then there's this guy who knows who you are, knows about your father, and the game starts unraveling your entire character's storyline. Close the door. No, but it starts unraveling your character's storyline, and then you can beat the game the regular way, or you can beat the game in 15 minutes. No, want to know how?
How?
You wait.
Pagan tells you, "Could you just be a saint and just wait for me? I gotta go make a quick phone call." In real time, in 15 minutes, real world time, he will come back and go, I love a person who has manners. Thank you for waiting." Credit scene rolls.
I'll
And
take you to your mom's first.
he takes you right to your mom's area. So he has a shrine for her. You spread the ashes and the game's over.
What in the Great Hall?
And you can't. The Great Hall's still fastest man in the world.
Speedrunner.
Like Joe in real life. And
Fucking speedrunner.
so you can, and then the thing is, you can still play the game. Like you can go around, you can start just fighting, but there's no missions to do because you haven't really explored anything, you haven't unlocked anything. The game's beat. There's no point in playing anymore. But if you want to have fun, go ahead and do that. But that game's funny because it's like, beat the game in the hardest difficulty. All right, let's do this. You can do it that way. I don't know if they changed it, but you can beat the game that way in Far Cry 4. But like games,
You're telling gamers to be patient. That's what you're doing.
yeah. Unless you just want to go and complete the game and make your decision whose side you want to join and who you want to betray and shit at the
I
end.
think you'd have avoided all that.
Yeah. Far Cry 4 though puts you in situations where you have to make decisions. Like you can't just go, "Oh, I'll ignore it." No, you have to. You have to make decisions.
Mhm.
Far Cry 3, the only decision making they give you is, do you want to bang this tribe chick and die in the sacrifice after you freaking unloaded baby batter, or do you want to go save your family, your brother, your fiance, and everybody else, and get the hell off the island? There's your choices. Choose wisely. It's funny, but if you guys are out there trying to plan it, if you try to stream Far Cry 3, just be warned, there's titties. And if you stream it on Twitch or YouTube or TikTok, you're gone, or Kick or any other streaming platform, you will get hit for it. Same with play Max Payne 3. There's a stripper club, and then there's also a brothel you go to, and there's naked chicks everywhere, and there's people banging it out, and you can get penalized.
Mhm.
I had to cut my screen a couple times when I was playing it, but anyways.
That's why I'm hesitating to do GTA on mine.
Oh boy, yeah, because you do have to go to strip clubs and stuff.
You do.
You have to. It's actually part of your campaign.
And I'm not blocking all that out.
No, viewer discretion to be advised. No, but like difficulty settings in games, for instance, like Pokemon doesn't even have a difficulty settings. It has a beginner area where it's quite easy. Pallet Town going all the way up to Misty's area. That's novice. And then once you're in Misty's area and going further, that goes to medium difficulty because everything is like level 10, level 15. You go a little further, now it's level 20. Unless you play a randomizer like me and you hate life. No, but I like GameStat.
Misty's area does get difficult if your starter Pokemon was Charmander.
Oh God, yeah.
She pushes your shit in.
Unless you have
You would need to be a high level.
well, you can't be too high because then your character won't listen to or won't obey your command.
Yeah.
And if you have Charmander, if you go a little, what is it? Before you have badge 1, if you get Charmander level 10 and you get him to level 11, he will never obey a command. He will act on his own.
Yep.
If you have Bulbasaur and you get Bulbasaur up to level 11 or 12, you could actually go a little further past the range the game doesn't want you to. He'll still obey your commands. Squirtle, his damage for some reason falls off, I noticed. But it could just be a me thing. I'm not really paying attention, but it seems like that's the case. But that's Pokemon shit. But yeah, there's games out there that you can play on the hardest difficulty and you get achievements, rewards. If you're an achievement hunter like him, you get rewards, you get benefits to it. Resident Evil 4 gives you a shit ton of benefits for beating it on normal. Even on normal, you can beat the game on normal. Normal isn't too bad. It's just playing the game the way that was meant to play.
Mm-hmm.
There's little challenges here and there you can notice. Like your resources are completely handicapped. The funny thing is, you play on assist and you beat the game. You can just new game plus to normal, and all your shit just carries over. You can go all the way to hardcore. That's what I did. It's like all my playthroughs have all this amazing shit. Like, oh man, hardcore wasn't that bad. I had all my guns. I had all my shit.
But Resident Evil, when they make you do challenges that not a lot of people are going to do, like the knife run.
Oh, God.
I've done them. I've done more than one of them. I don't like it.
In a knife run, you have to know the movements, know the animation, especially if you're playing Resident Evil 1.
Yep.
The HD remake, you have to know.
You have to.
If you don't understand the movements, you can kind of tell. If you play Resident Evil 2's old classic edition, oh God. Yeah, you can dodge like 2 of them, but there's like 5 more up your ass.
Good luck fighting a licker with just a knife. Good luck.
Yeah.
And the original Resident Evil 2 is not like the remake where you can just walk under them. There's no such thing as sneaking.
Yeah, they didn't implement that. The thing is, it's in the files. If you find the files, you can look at it.
Mm-hmm. They can hear you at all times because you take a step in the original game and it's the loudest footstep ever.
I mean, it is.
It is.
But oh my God.
Fucking ridiculous.
I'm
But
trying to think of...
and like when you're fighting Yawn on just a knife mode,
Oh!
I'll help you out with this one if you're stuck on Yawn. You can get him to a point where there's a bookcase when you jump down the ladder, and it's just a big circle around a bookcase. You can get him to keep slithering around that thing. Just chase his tail and keep hitting his tail. And then once it gets away from you enough, run up to him, hit him again. As long as you stay behind him, he will never get to you. And keep him slithering around the bookshelf.
Oh, no.
That's a way to cheese it.
There's another hard game I just thought of. You unlock Minion in Twisted Metal 2, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
You have to beat the whole game without dying and on the hardest difficulty. Good fucking luck. Good luck. Unless you got a Game Shark, you put a cheat code in, then you're a bitch. But I beat the game on the hardest difficulty without dying. And the thing is, it gives you lives. You get like 4 lives. But the game, the second your character dies, it's over. Even if you're at the end about to beat the final boss, and you
Tough
die,
shit.
you gotta legit exit your game out and put up new game and go back in.
Yep. It's the same thing as I am the night mode.
Here's a secret for you. You're a glass cannon, but you're basically God. Play as Grimm, Mr. Grimm. He has a motorcycle and he has a scythe. His scythe, I don't know why. I don't know who designed I don't know who designed this shit, but that scythe hits so fucking hard. It's disgusting. I mean, however, it's one of the weapons you do have to manually aim. And you're on a motorcycle and you're playing a PlayStation 1 game. So like your pixels are fucking everywhere. But what you can do is you can shoot a
When
freeze beam.
hitboxes really meant something.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. And the thing is too is like if you want to use weapons that are not in the game, you have to know the inputs on your D-pad while you're driving. So some of them was well, I think for ice was the same exact move you had to do for Sub-Zero. I think that was the joke behind it. You shoot an ice ball out of your car, and you don't know if you're ready to shoot another one until you try it again. And the game's like, okay, we'll shoot another one. But once you freeze a car, they're froze for like 5 straight seconds. Then you take Grimm's move and go throw your sights at them and freaking just destroy cars. But I mean, it's a game where I was sweat. I had pools of sweat because I had the strategy guide that was like, oh yeah, if you do this, you can beat the game, and then you unlock Minion. And then the biggest shaft up the ass, no lube. When you unlock Minion, he's garbage. Straight up fucking trash. He's slow as fuck, does not hit hard. He takes forever going forward or backwards. The only thing that's beneficial for you is your health bar. Other than that, you're nothing.
And you had to earn them.
You had to earn them in the hardest fucking way.
And it gave you trash.
And it spits in your face and it wants you to say thank you. It's so fucking... Oh my god. And then, and also another funny thing too, I realized in Heart, especially speaking of Resident Evil, Resident Evil 4 in the VR, if you play on the hardest difficulty right off the bat, it gives you nothing. But it loves to point the pistol at you. For some reason, you don't get a pistol. All you have to do is reach around because you're in VR and you're just running around with a knife and you have to like ignore everybody. And then when you reach the village where the shotgun is, that's where your pistol is.
That's bullshit, man.
And then like, well, I mean, in the VR, you cheese it because they don't release the chainsaw unless you kill all the villagers.
Oh.
I did that by accident because I forgot since it's VR, they follow you by where your pointer is. So where your pointer is where you in real life is standing looking straight, but in the game you're looking behind you. So it's registering you in front. So what you do is you cheese the AI where they're waiting for you to come out the door. You just throw a freaking grenade or a Molotov or the fire grenade and they just all die. And once the game's over and the bell tolls, you go out there, it's just littered of freaking ammo, grenades, money, you name it. Freaking, it's good, but you don't get a shotgun until you go and meet the merchant and you can buy it from him. For double the fucking price. And if you beat the game on New Game Plus, you go to New Game Plus 1, the shotgun's there. But by that time, you already got a better shotgun. Who the fuck cares?
Just ignore it. Leave it there.
But yeah, it's cool. There's a couple games in the VR I played that were... There's actually a Dark Souls VR game I have. And I got halfway through and I couldn't do it.
Just in case you didn't hit yourself enough. Play Dark Souls in VR.
It's hard. It's very hard. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I work today, so I'm tired as fuck. No, but there's a lot of games that offer like difficulty ratings of some that just go, you boot up, like the Assassin's Creed we talked about. Assassin's Creed, you just boot right up and you play. Another one too is Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs 1 and 2, amazing. 3, Legion, don't do Legion. Legion is just a snooze fest and it's way too stupid. And they offer you an options menu to change your difficulty. Only, get this shit. So if no one really cares about Legion, Legion scored horribly on the record for like game from score 1 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
I think it got like a 2, really bad. You can't change the difficulty setting until you're in the beginning of your mission. And the thing is, it's an open world game. And when you go to certain areas that are highlighted, you start a mission. That's when you can change the difficulty. But the second you walk back out, it goes back to its default. So you have to keep switching it over and over and over again. And if you change characters, the character you recently are playing with has their own specific settings compared to this character. I got so annoyed with it. I was like, I'm kind of done with this game. Oh, another game too that had, it's an amazing game. It's an amazing parkour game. I highly recommend it. Is Mirror's Edge 1 and 2. 1 is kind of a snooze fest. 2, if you don't know where you're going, and you play on hardest difficulty in Mirror's Edge, you are going to get lost and you're going to keep dying over and over because the second you get shot, it's over. You die. The game actually has a lot of realism. Like your character's jumping and you're gliding on the side of the wall and you're going down. Helicopter comes right by in the right perfect frame and hits you with a bullet. Your character just falls over and dies.
Get fucked.
In Dying Light 1 and the following, chef's kiss. Dying Light 2 can suck my dick because I hate it. I hate Dying Light 2. They ruined Dying Light 2. And the new Dying Light, The Beast, came out where Mr. Crane's back, which is freaking awesome. Not Crane from Scarecrow. But Dying Light 1, the following, your difficulty settings, in order for you to get legendaries and get mythic rare, you had to play on the hardest difficulty if you wanted good shit. And good luck, because those zombies, they tear your shit up. But have no fear. Nick is here. I got you with a glitch. So this is only in Dying Light the following. Well, this is of Dying Light the following was a DLC they added into the original Dying Light game. When you're playing a game and they want you to go inspect this airplane that crashed, that dropped off a case for you to pick up, that's what it introduces you to the night cycle. If you never go to that crash site, night cycle never happens, and you can do side missions. And if you go all the way to the beach, because weapons are very scarce in the game, you rarely get one. If you go to the beach side, it's supposed to be a moment where the guy's dying and he writes his death note and he shoots himself in the head. He unalives himself. His pistol's right there. You get a pistol right then and there. And then outside his house, there's a trap where you could legit zombie farm all the zombies and then turn the power on. They all electrocute and their heads explode. And you could farm that whole area for straight 2 hours. You become legendary level. And then you didn't even started the game yet.
Now he's into it.
Now you didn't even start the game yet. And then there's a giant tower. You have to climb it in a specific way. You only can jump on a yellow looking, it's rustic yellow color, so you can't really tell. But it's like a certain yellow color. You can jump on those little containers. And you got to do like a little Mario move. And once you reach the point, you find a machete that's actually designed after the machete from Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo?
Yeah.
Yep.
I say Trejo, whatever. You know what I meant. As long as you know what I meant. You get his machete, and then you can keep making it unlimited. And you get infinite. I think all you need is scrap metal and screws, and you build it. And then you just basically got a weapon that you can just use it. Oh, it broke. Throw it away and make another one. It doesn't really fucking matter. And then if you go to, there's a bus that's hanging out in the water. You got to go a little bit to the small island by itself. And it's an Easter egg to Excalibur for King Arthur. You have to hold the button square down for exactly 5 minutes. I think it's 5. A solid minute, or say I think it's 60 seconds.
It's a long time to be holding
and
the button.
as you see, you just see this little bar filling up. And the second you let go, it goes away. So you got to do it all over again. You get the Excalibur and you're God. You are now God.
At that point, I would just put on an adjustable wrench on my controller.
What people did
Let it hold down the button.
what people did is they rubber band it. They will rubber band it and they'll just put their controller down and walk away and come back and it's like, got the sword. Now the sword sets anything on fire. It hits. It cuts zombies. It's a gory game too. So if you love gore, it splits zombies right in half with it. I beat the whole game with it alone.
Another game with its difficulty, which is insane. Spider-Man from 2002. That was based off the first movie with Tobey Maguire. Mm-hmm. Great game. And it has 4 difficulty settings: easy, normal, hard, and superhero. If you love yourself, don't click superhero.
You started off as like a therapy session.
Because by the time you get to the 3rd level where you're stuck in a warehouse and you don't have the benefit of being outside where you can just swing away from everybody, they swarm you. And the fighting mechanics in that 2002 game ain't the greatest.
Oh, God.
It's stiff as fuck.
It's one of those blocks games where
Yeah.
you move in one direction and one direction only.
And Spider-Man's so slow in this game. It's terrible. But it's one of my favorite games ever just because of how it was in my childhood. But it was not one of my favorite games in my childhood when I was playing on Superhero.
Yeah.
I beat it like once. And what do you get at the end of it? Nothing.
There's no rewards?
No.
No costume change or anything?
No. Kudos. Congratulations, you beat it on Superhero.
Congratulations, now delete the game.
Now go up and tell your mom what you did today because she's the only one that's gonna kind of give a fuck.
You happy? You happy now? Oh my god.
Yeah, and that's what one of the questions you were asking me today is: difficulty worth it? In that case, no, it's not.
Because the thing is, because you don't know what you're gonna get if you beat it.
If there's no reward, then no.
And the only way to find out, well, now you can just Google that real quick. Oh no, but you can go on YouTube and you can look it up
see if
now.
I'm wasting my time.
Yeah.
What do I have now? Bragging rights? Is someone gonna hop on me if I fucking say, "Hey, I beat Spider-Man on Superhero about 20 years ago"?
Okay, so that leads a good closing segue real quick. So, for one of the worst games you ever beaten,
I got
On
bitches on my.
so would you say Spider-Man was one of the worst games you beat on the hardest difficulty? Like wasted your time?
Because I wasted my
tears.
time. Yeah, I would say that. It was fun during the journey.
You want to know what I wasted my time on?
What?
And there's no reward for it. So there's nothing. It's just a title. It's just a title. I beat Dishonored 1, hardest difficulty, without killing anyone and without being seen. Thinking I was
You get a trophy?
Suck my dick.
There's a trophy for it.
That's nothing that I like unlockables. I want to see cool shit. And I was like, oh man, this is one of the hardest challenges. It took me half a year to complete it. Mostly
No
because
damage, no getting
and the
caught.
reason for anyone who goes out there and goes half a year, I was working 3 jobs, so suck it. I was working 3 jobs, and the time I had between my jobs, I was watching YouTube videos, watching guides. Guys like, oh, jump here, do this. Oh, if you're playing the hardest difficulty, the enemies are RNG based. So little Johnny could be standing in the doorway the whole freaking time, and oh, okay, I just gotta lure him away, and I walk over there. Not hard difficulty. He will have his own entire move set, play set. He'll do anything he wants to do.
You have
to map it out. You have to know. And then one other game that slapped me in the face.
This is Nick mad as fuck right now.
This one, Alien Colonel Marines. You beat the game on the hardest difficulty. Mind you, the game was complete fucking trash. I could shit in it and it still wouldn't sell right. So here,
I could shit in it.
so people did. So in this game, when you beat the game on the hardest difficulty, and it tells you got a new weapon. It's cool. You know what the problem is about the new weapon you got? Yeah, go find it in the game. And it can be anywhere in the game. It doesn't have a designated spot. So you unlocked Hirschman's pulse rifle from the movie. Oh, sweet. Where the fuck is it? Oh, well, the spawn point can be here. End of the game. It can be over here.
RNG.
And it's like, it's all RNG based. And the only way for you to even get a chance to even get it is if you are freaking lucky. Or I figured this out by, guessing. I'm like, oh, if it spawns every time you start a new file, well, let's just do a new file. So I kept launching a new file, and then I finally got it. And then it was the most useless shotgun, because the game tells you how much damage your bullets are doing. Your regular pulse rifle that has the cool sound effect in it in the movie Alien. I love the sound.
So RNGesus has to be smiling upon you.
Yes. And if you get the shotgun, this is the part this is spitting in your butthole and asking you if you are constipated or not. This is a free checkup without asking. So this is the shotgun.
Love this.
The shotgun only takes its particular special ammo. So if you do get it, you have to find ammo that has a star on it. Fuck you. I just beat the game on a hardest difficulty. Oh, and then there's 9 more weapons you can unlock if you beat the game on another harder difficulty. Suck it. No wonder your game got a 1.5 rating. Dude, that shit, me bringing that up irked me. Oh my God.
You did this to yourself.
I did do this myself. And everyone's out there like, you don't have to play the game. I love the movie Aliens. I love the whole genre. I love Predator. I love all that shit. Oh, okay, let's talk about that one real quick.
Oh boy.
Google that real quick. No, but AVP. It came out in, I think, 06 or 07.
Sounds about right.
It's on the 360. I have it on Steam. And when you start boot the game up, it's all first person, by the way. And if you play as Alien, and if you get motion sickness, do not. Because it's going to be like you're in a roller
They don't
coaster.
care about your motion.
When you're going upside down, your camera just goes on it just goes nuts. But if you play as Predator, or the Marine, it's standard movement. But when you play as Alien, you're upside down. You gotta know. Here's another thing too: is when you go upside down, all your controls are inverted. So left is right, right is left, up is down is up.
Oh, that would fuck me
And
up.
A is actually B, and B is actually A, and X is actually Y, and Y is actually X. It's so freaking confusing. So be prepared for that. But it's actually the easiest campaign you can beat. All you gotta do is help out your other alien brothers and sisters, and then legit make a face hugger. You can actually take a face hugger and plant it on people's faces.
Oh.
You can make more aliens. Or you just freaking kill people in the most grisliest of ways. And if you play the game on the hardest difficulty only as the Marine, it actually gives you a reward at the end of the game and to New Game Plus, where your pulse rifle does increase damage, which is really good because that thing shoots like banana peels. You know about that. It shoots like banana
They are
peels.
as slippery as movies say, by the way.
And this one, they don't hit that very hard. And the game,
Well, the game lied.
yeah. And then when you get the new pulse rifle, it actually makes a louder noise and it does way more damage. And you just freaking just cheese the game at this point. But yeah, the AVP, and then if you beat the game as Predator as well on a hardest difficulty, you get every single one of Predator's weapons unlocked for New Game Plus. So you can get his bowcaster. You can shoot the bow, you can throw the spear, you can throw the javelin. Now that game, if any people out there who are huge gore lovers, I love gore in video games. I like the grisly, crazy shit. This game, in my opinion, freaking comes close to the game Manhunt. Like Predator legit just grabs your head and just violently twists your neck and just rips your head right off. And you still hear the person like trying to gasp for air. Oh, he's just looking at his head and he's just stroking the spine and then puts it on his belt because he collects trophies.
Fuck.
Then the one where he like cuts your throat and like reaches in your head and just rips out your skull.
Predator's fucked.
Alien's worse. He sticks his whole tail up your ass, out of your mouth, and rips it out.
Jesus.
Yeah. Everyone out there's like, what? What's this game? It's incredible. And also another hard part too is it's the part where they purposely try to fuck you if you try beating a game on the hardest difficulty. This is where you need to save up your flamethrower all the way to this point because you get taken to the nest where you get hooked up and then the face hugger tries getting to your face. You have to fight your way out of the main nest. Wayland's factory nest. For those out there who are nerds and know what that means that is the main fucking area where the one android is consistently making a shit ton of them, repopulating them to make his own alien army turns against him. Shocker. Frankenstein theory right there. But if you have just your pistol, good luck trying to hit the face hugger. Because if you have headphones on, you're gonna get creepy crawly because all yours in your earphones. It sounds like someone scratching at your eardrum. And it's them crawling around. And if you're not paying attention, they start jumping on you and he pushes them away and your health bar goes down very quickly. Because it takes up your health bar. Your health bar is like this. One face hugger jumps on you. Another one. And then when you lose, the face hugger gets to your face. And the whole time you hear your character just gagging. And then you just die. Then it goes to a cutscene where the chest burster breaks out of your chest and you die.
Just couldn't take it, huh?
Couldn't take 9 inches.
Your mother would be disappointed in you if she found out you had a gag reflex.
Jesus fuck, man. Oh my god. No, but any other games you could think of that were? I mean, we covered a lot.
We
Covered a
did.
lot of games.
We did cover a lot.
Talked about Pokemon. We talked about a lot of Resident Evil because that's what we played a lot of. Oh, Borderlands.
Oh, I have one after this one.
This one's real fast. If you want to get like legendary pearl, I think it's called pearl rares and all that, and other rarities, you have to actually play at a harder difficulty. If you want to get rarity. If you're just trying to beat the game and be done with it, don't ignore me. Go ahead.
SmackDown versus Raw 2007.
Is this where you just murder everybody?
No,
Okay.
that's WrestleMania 19.
Okay. I thought you just commit manslaughter and everyone's like, oh, okay.
That was from like 2002, 2003, and it was segue. Play WrestleMania 19's campaign mode. It's not, oh, I'm a new guy in WWE. I'm gonna go get the WWE Championship. No, you literally have to infiltrate WrestleMania itself and destroy everything. Unalive the poor freaking construction workers that are working on the set, throw them off of ledges and shit. That's the campaign. But
Commit manslaughter.
yeah, that's it. But no, difficulty wise, the hardest thing I ever had to do in a WWE game was in SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, because it has difficulty settings of easy, normal, hard, and legend. And there's challenges outside the campaign that you have to do where you can earn money to buy whatever unlockables you need to buy. One of them is you have to be Mickie James from the women's division and wrestle the Great Khali in a normal match. Disqualifications count. Yes.
And they fight a 7'5" giant. Okay.
As Mickie James. And you have to, because she's the lowest rated female on the roster, and you have to beat it on legend difficulty, which means if he hits you, you have like a damage meter, and it goes from yellow to orange to red, and if you're on red, you're ready to get pinned. As soon as he hits you, you're red.
Khali. No shit. It's like, oh, Big Show sat on me, and I'm.
You know how long it takes for him to get to yellow after a while? And by the way, because it's realistic freaking engine, you can't lift him, you can't slam him.
Oh, does it do a thing where you go to like lift and he's like, yeah.
A lot of your punches, he just kind of shakes it off.
Oh, does he be cocky with you?
Yeah, he does.
What a scumbag.
So you have to find moves and pray that you can repeat them all without him reversing your moves because you're on legend difficulty. And you just have to survive somehow. You can't do no disqualification. You have to do a normal wrestling match against the Great Khali as Mickie James on legend difficulty, and it is the worst. It is the absolute fucking worst. Half of your moves don't work. It's just it's done.
I lied. There's one last game, and I'm done talking about it.
Okay.
It's one of my personal other favorite games that go in my personal roster of my top games. Army of Two: The 40th Day. There's certain guns you can only unlock if you beat it on a harder difficulty. You have to beat the whole level. And those levels are not hard. They're not easy. They're not. There's a boss fight where the dude you're fighting in a zoo, and this dude's walking with it's kind of obvious what you're supposed to do. He has grenade satchels all around him, and you have to shoot him. But once you take aggro, which in the hardest difficulty, fire one bullet, just one bullet. Your character's glowing red. You have aggro. Now he's just boom, 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 boom. You go down. Your AI, he's special individual. Unless you have a friend with you that's playing, then you guys can be smart, and one of you. You can kill him very quickly in the beginning of the game because the game also has live cutscenes. So if you know what that means, if you throw a grenade as the cutscene is happening, it will stop the cutscene and he'll take damage. So there's a few bosses in the game that actually have a live cutscene, his being one of them. What requires you is you and your teammate both in sync throw grenades and then walk forward. And then you just see your grenades in cutscene go ding, ding, ding. And then he has one chase cases left on his chest that has all the grenades in it. Shoot that, it's game over. It's one way to cheese that entire fight, and you unlock. I think you can take an AK and you can completely modify it any way you want. You can put an M4 front. You can do crazy shit in that game. It's one game I was hoping would come to Xbox for like a remaster or come to consoles for remaster. No. But that whole game has different things you unlock, and you can only unlock them in that difficulty. So if you're trying to go and have 100% completion of all the weapons, all the stuff to use, that's what you got to do. And 40th Day is my personal favorite Army of Two game. I love Army of Two, the first one, and we're already planning on playing it because it's a co-op game, and you can be dicks to each other. Like I can trip you if I wanted to, and you can trip me if you want me to. It doesn't do anything to your character. We don't lose
You
life.
shouldn't have said that.
Like we don't lose
You're gonna be
life.
such assholes.
We don't lose life, but don't worry, the characters act just like you and I. You guys like, you freaking asshole, what the hell's wrong with you? And he slaps the back of his head going, I'm not being a bitch. It's a great game. It's a freaking amazing game.
So we wouldn't even have to put in commentary that does it for us.
Yeah, just play silent. Oh look, it's Nick and Joe in a game. Oh, how fortunate for us. Okay, one last game. Sorry. A lot of games are starting to come pop in my head. So I don't play hunting games. But this game is A, funny, B, terrifying, and C, takes forever to unlock shit. It's 2000, I think it's 2007 or 2008. Cabela's Dangerous Hunts.
Who the fuck ever played that?
I did, and I fucking loved it because that was the hardest and most terrifying game. Dangerous Hunts 2 is where they just turn into an action game. Or you run from a pack of wolves and then all your equipment just falls off you. And I'm like, how? He just tripped. Wouldn't that just weigh you down? Realistically, you're going to fall in a little puddle of water. That's just going to weigh you down. Nope, hip. Magically, a full metal rifle goes off the river. Your backpack goes this way. Your knife stays on you because he digs it in the ground. And all you got left is a revolver with 6 shots.
Ooh.
Number 1, in the beginning of the game, your character pulls out a P226. How the fuck does that turn into a revolver?
As a gun expert, that's not how it works.
Thank you. One
I
takes
can
clips
concur.
and one takes a cylinder. I'm just saying. Right? Said the word. Right, Joe? It takes clips, right?
Suck my dick, Nick.
So if I got a longer extendo, will that make my gun shoot best?
I deserve this.
So
I deserve all
if
this
I got an
terminology.
extendo, does that make my boom boom go faster?
Yeah, your rate of fire goes faster just
Aw,
because
thanks,
your
man.
extended clip. You
All right,
happy
cool.
now? Are you
Yeah.
happy I said it?
So when I pull the slide back, is that my fire rate?
You don't have to tell. I'll just get out. Volunteering this time.
I volunteer myself. You can't do it no more. No, but in Dangerous Hunts, the first one, you beat the whole game on the hardest difficulty. You unlock a special hunt where you're being hunted this time. And the whole game starts you off where you're walking, you have to track like a big buck you're trying to hunt. And if you're not careful, a grizzly comes out of nowhere. And you could run away and try to get away from it. You can't. In the hardest difficulty, you can't. You have to fight it. Good luck. Because all you guys bolt action. And this thing's just it's like, oh, okay.
Oh, you can't just follow the bear rule. If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down.
Nope.
If it's white, go to the light.
So yeah, if it's white, go to light because that's what's
Polar
gonna
bears will fuck you up, dude. They don't
Oh,
care
yeah.
what you do.
happen. And the thing is, I actually really love polar bears. They don't love us, but I love them. So
His toxic trait is he loves the most dangerous animals.
exactly. And I abuse myself.
That's
every
real
day.
though. If it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, you're going to the light.
You know, I'm gonna tell a quick story real fast.
Okay.
Since you just brought up bears. So this was a time where I was with one of my friends, which I will not reveal their names, due to certain situations and that. We went out hunting. I'm gonna story.
It was all the woods in Alaska hunting wolverines. Sorry, I had to do it.
You freaking idiot!
I had to do it.
They were about to kill my cousin Kip.
What would you do in a situation like that?
I had to take my glasses off. God damn. Oh my god, I'm crying. I'm actually crying.
On this fucking part.
I was in Alaska hunting wolverines. Freaking 12 games. What do you think?
Okay.
So
It obviously wasn't Alaska.
So no, it was not Alaska. So originally we didn't go out hunting. We went scouting. he was checking out a new area, and we were like somewhat in the PA area, and around that area there is bears and stuff. So so he set up a stand for me to go and sit in, and I had a walkie, and he was probably, I want to say, 20 yards away. So he was pretty good distance away. 20 yards is pretty far. He's pretty far away from me. He's in another tree stand, which was his father's. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like this. And he's, I have a little earpiece in thinking like I'm, freaking special agent. Just talking to him through the earpiece. And, I know where he goes, hey, Nick, whatever you do, just don't look down. Mind you, I'm not afraid of heights. So I was like, the fuck you talking about? I look down. There's a bear, a big ass bear, that has slowly been climbing up the tree. I didn't hear it once. And where I am sitting, where my little seat is, it's all open where my feet are. It's all open. His was all caged off. So if it was trying to get to him, he had plenty of time. Plus, he was the only one with a firearm at that time. I had nothing.
So what you're saying is the whole hanging your food in a tree so a bear doesn't get to it's bullshit?
You suck up. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm standing there and he's telling me like what to do. And in moments, I don't know if you have ever experienced this where your heart rate is going it's just pounding so hard, you hear nothing.
Yep.
You don't even.
It's only the inside of your body that you feel pretty much.
You just hear your heartbeat.
Yep.
And you feel your body get so hot. Mm-hmm. And then that's when, when I did training in martial arts.
That's fear.
It's fear, and your body's trying to figure out, what do you want to do? Are we running or are we fighting?
You get to pick fight or flight in this senses.
You need to make the decision now before you go in cardiac arrest because you're about to spike. It's true. That will happen. You just sit there and let it happen. You will fucking
better
collapse.
do something.
So I'm sitting there and I stood up and then I just started screaming back at it because it was getting too close. All I have is a freaking buck 120 knife. That ain't gonna do shit. So it kind of did not like a roar, but like a growl. And so I'm just like back at it. And my friend's like, I don't know if that's gonna work, dude. So then it decided to take its claw and hit and kind of like swipe. It didn't get me at all. I actually couldn't because how I was positioning. I was kidney cornering on the thing. I didn't know what else to do. I can't jump. I'm like 30 feet up. I fall. I break my leg. He gets a free meal.
Yeah.
So I'm safe right now, and I got a knife. So like I'm like this, and a lot of people out there are like, "Oh my God, Nick's violent. He was gonna." I had to defend myself. I was gonna die.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to go too far. I could have died. So my friend fired a warning shot right by where the tree is. He bang. It stopped. It actually looked right at him. And I heard him going. And then I started hearing things. Everything kind of like, it was loud ringing in my ears. And then everything kind of just mellowed out. And then like, I felt like I had weight on my body. Like after like all that adrenaline. Your body's like fucking exhausted.
Yep.
Because, that's what happens. And all I hear the headset is, oh, fuck. Because then it comes down my tree and goes to his tree. And then we see a bigger bear that's underneath his tree on the backside.
That was the baby?
No, that wasn't. That was Mama. The big one was Daddy. The babies were over in the front that we never even saw. So how we were positioned is technically the back way, and where they were was the front way, which is technically behind us, but how we were positioned, it's opposite. So I'm telling him in the headphones going, the babies are actually behind us the whole time. And it's technically my fault, this scenario. My friend in this scenario would say it's not my fault because I didn't know. And I was fairly new to, going on a, what do you call it, scouting and hunting and all that. I forgot to spray the stuff on me to completely take away. There's a term for it. It's basically camouflage. You spray yourself so it takes away all your scent.
Yeah.
Scent blocker. I didn't have that on me. I had fresh deodorant, body spray because, I just wasn't thinking. And I didn't know. I didn't know we were actually going to be sitting out there and hunting. I just thought we were just going to go for a hike in the woods and come home.
And then this bear went, ooh, lungs I don't have to puncture.
Yeah. And so...
Lazy lungs.
Fuck off, asshole. So, this friend turned behind him because now I'm talking to headphones going, behind you, there's a bigger bear going up the tree right behind you. So he's screaming. I'm grabbing like tree bark and I'm flinging it at him. He was like, all right, here we go. We're gonna do this. So here's my friend. Here's Big Bear. That close. That's too close. Way too close. So he fired 2 more rounds at the ground. The bigger bear on the behind him started slowly sliding down, but didn't go all the way down. The other bear thought that was a challenge.
Oh, shit.
So that one came up and started hitting and trying to actually... Then its claws went right on his tree stand, and you saw where his feet pedal were slowly bending. Like it's pulling it down.
Oh, shit.
So then he shot the hand.
Did what you had to do.
And the thing is, before anyone out there is like, that's animal cruelty, that's this. We called the game warden, and we were like, did we do the right thing? Are we in huge trouble? Nothing, no creature, no bear died. Because after that happened, it dropped, and they ran off. And then they took the babies, and the big bear went behind the side of the babies, and they went off. And my buddy's like, I didn't want to shoot anything. And I was like, you couldn't do anything. You become food, you know? He didn't have a knife. All he had a pistol. All I had was a knife. So we hit, vice versa. And I was ready to stab because I didn't know what was going to have to happen. So like we did call the game warden afterwards. This is where my buddy actually realized because and when adrenaline happens, you don't feel shit. You don't feel anything until you're done with adrenaline.
And then everything hurts.
Yeah. Oh, this is one moment when this is one of those moments when went 0 to 100 very quickly. While on the phone with the game warden on my end, because he dropped his phone when it pulled on his tree stand. His phone fell out of his pocket. This very day is probably somewhere still in PA because we never found it. We never could find it. We don't know what happened. We just couldn't find his phone. And I had mine, and he gave me the number for the game warden. As I'm talking to the game warden, and we're walking together. Mind you, we're walking side by side. I'm now by myself. I don't see him. I'm looking around. I'm panicking because I didn't hear anything. He was right next to me the whole time. I know where the trail is because we're smart noodles. We use markers. If you're going for a nature walk, put markers up. It's not going to hurt the environment, but when you're done, take them down. Move on with your life. So I'm following the trail marker, and I turn around. I don't see him anywhere. I look back to where we came off the hill, and I see him on the ground face down like this. I run up to him. His entire leg is gashed wide open. I work for a hospital, but like in that moment, I've never seen something that graphic and that horrific. I had to put a grown ass dude who was like 300 and something pounds over my shoulder, talk to the game warden, and try to figure out where the hell we are. Thankfully, they're able to GPS the location, and the game warden did show up. He's an acquaintance now. He's not my friend. He's an acquaintance. He almost lost his leg. Cause that's my scary story. That was a moment where if a bear came at us, I couldn't do anything. Because he only had one clip on him, and he only had one clip in his pistol. I would say mag. He had one mag. Happy now. He had one mag in his pistol. He had a P226, and he fired off a few rounds. So I knew he didn't have much ammunition on him. So if the situation did escalate, I have a knife. And guess what? You're not outrunning a bear. Especially on flat ground, you ain't running. Going downhill, yes, you can outrun them. Because they don't know how to stop. And all you got to do is stop and turn to the left. They will start rolling.
But you will look like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant.
Oh, dude, that was the most realistic situation of a bear. Every time I saw that scene, I was like, that could have technically happened to me.
They got him an Oscar.
Yeah, it did.
Finally.
Dude stars in so many good films.
And getting mauled by a bear got him an Oscar.
I know, right? But there was a situation that could have been a situation for me. I'm not trying to sit there and go like, oh, I'm a survivor. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in a situation like that, I could have been mauled and probably killed because I had no weapons of defense except a buck knife and a pistol. Guess what?
You ain't doing shit with that.
That's gonna feel like shooting BBs at a Buick. That's gonna happen.
You're just gonna piss it off.
You're gonna piss it off, and it's just gonna kill you. It's gonna kill you. Take it back to the den, and now you're lunch for the whole family. And the whole time I'm on the phone with the game warden. Here's the thing. I know when I was talking to the dispatcher. God bless your heart. I know your name's Karen. I don't know your whole name, but I remember the dispatcher names was Karen. Do you see like a high landing? I'm like, I'm carrying a 350-year-old man on my shoulder. We just were not, I don't want to say attacked, but we were visited by a family of bears. We have no idea if they're still in the area. He's bleeding out. He's currently passed out because of the blood loss. And I have nothing to defend myself with right now. But you know, someone out there's going to be like, you always carry a rifle? Back in my day, I had an elephant 50 cal attached to my shoulder. We took it all. No, but like, we were both not, well, I was more of a novice than him. I didn't just go to my dad's, safe and go, give me a gun. I just was like, all right, I was going scouting. My parents were like, all right, just be safe. Do what you got to do. I was a changed man when I came home because, and made, in a realistic point of view, kind of looking at a face of death in this sort of way. I don't know. Is that going too far?
I mean, it could have went that way, but
I would say face of fear. Okay.
There you go.
Face of fear.
Yeah, the fear God put in you.
Oh God. Yeah, quite literally. But that's my scary. I mean, my friend was fine. He didn't lose his leg or anything. He had to get stitched up really bad. Like they took him in the ambulance, and I had to drive his truck back. And that was bad. I had to tell his fiance like everything that happened, and then I took her to the hospital they're keeping him at. But she's like, let's go back and try finding his phone. No. Where we were is where bears were. You think I want to go back? No, I don't.
The phone's gone.
It's done. It's gone. So buy him a new one. We'll just get him a new one. I'll chip in. And I did. I chipped in. We got him a new phone and all that. But like he was in the ER and he was struggling. He was having a hard time because his blood wouldn't clot and he just got bleeding everywhere. It looked like a murder scene. Well, it could have been mauled by a bear. And yeah, that's my scary story. Any comments on it?
What do you want me to say to that? I don't know.
Does it make you feel jolly?
Usually, I'm a guy that doesn't know how to shut up, and you did it. Good job.
I set you up with a horror bear story. That could have ended in a very bad... Well, it kind of did, but not fully.
You take me out in public, you don't know what I'm going to say. You don't know if I'm going to shut up. You don't know if I'm going to stop.
Yeah, this fucking
Listening
idiot...
to that? Oh, yeah. I got nothing.
This fucking idiot. I'll be at a game store real quick for closing. I said this like 3 times already. I'll be at a game store talking to a guy about something nerdy, and he'll just bring out his phone, and he'll purposely... He must have it on speed dial on his phone, and he'll just be like, you fucking nerd with your nerd hair. And if you don't know what it's from, it's Batman, the Comedy Central. It's that Batman.
It's Pete Holmes playing Batman,
and he's just you fucking nerd.
And he calls Superman a nerd.
And he's Hopes with H, stupid.
But there's a whole series. If you got like literally 1 hour, watch it.
It's on Amazon Prime Video. You can't go watch it on Prime. But he plays that when we're at game stores, and I laugh, but like their faces are like looking at me, and then they're like, and he's just this is him.
I know they're doing it,
and this is him the whole time. What? It was by accident. It was up. I already had it up.
The other one I had, if I don't want to play that, I play the Hot Tub Time Machine 2.
Or you play
the song "You're a Fucking Nerd."
Or you play the freaking Fat Bastards Fart. Sorry. Sorry. I fought it.
Just a break. Usually I like to wait until there's like a moment of silence in a conversation.
Then I'm starting to get so keen to it now where I'll like look and I'll see his phone out. I'm like, which one's it going to be today? Okay, we're choosing Fat Bastard. Okay. And then they will look around like someone legit farted, because if you play that without anyone really noticing, it sounds like a real fart. But then they hear, "Sorry, I farted. Did you just soil yourself?" And then he stopped it right there. And he just walks away. Doesn't say anything. Just walks away.
You don't want to take me anywhere. You just don't. Because I'm going to do something stupid. Because I love it. It sounds like such an attention-seeking thing to do, but I love it when the general public reacts. I do.
It's a great time.
Like, I want to take that diaper and, like, plant it on top of a trash can or whatever at the Galleria Mall. And I just want to walk around with you guys and just grab it and start eating the pudding out of it just in public. Just to see what people do.
Watch you fuck up and you grab a real diaper. All right, Joe, come on. We got to go to ER. I got to see if we got C. diff now.
Not again.
That's the third time this week. And as for closing, guys, I'm going to ask you guys this. I haven't actually asked this at the video, so I'm going to ask you guys this time. In the comment section below, let us know what is the most difficult game you played, and also let us know if you prefer having a difficulty setting in a video game, or honestly, you just don't care. Either or, let us know in the comment section below.
And while doing so, be good people.
And fly high, and now this time, I want you to wipe front to back. And
Makes a difference.
wash your ass.